Oh my God.
Miami County, 911.
Oh my, somebody broke into my home. Somebody broke into my home and shot my wife.
Are they still in there?
I don't know.
Okay, what's the address?
Please hurry, please hurry.
Okay, what are you seeing?
My wife she's got 2 shots to her head. There's blood everywhere. Oh my God. Sir, please.
How's it going, church? Pastor Caleb here. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Wanted to take a moment just to remind you that this weekend is the finale of our At the Movies series. We've had an incredible 2 weeks, but
12:42 a.m. 5 words sent from Pastor's phone. It's almost done. 2 hours later, his wife was dead. And when that 911 call came in, he was the one crying for help. What you're about to hear isn't just another true crime case. This is about a woman who gave everything, her time, her energy, her trust, to the people around her. A volleyball coach, a teacher, a mother of 2 little girls, and the man who stood beside her every Sunday, leading worship, preaching about love and commitment, was the same man investigators say planned her murder. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you're going to understand why small town trust can be the most dangerous thing of all. Before we go further, if stories like Ashley's matter to you, if you believe her daughters deserve to have their mother remember for who she truly was and not just how she died, hit that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds, and it tells YouTube that real stories, the ones that hurt to tell, still matter. Let's make sure her story reaches the people who need to hear it. Tip City, Ohio. Population, small enough that everyone waves. Quiet enough that people don't lock their doors. The kind of place where nothing bad is supposed to happen. Ashley Flynn was 37. She taught middle school, coached volleyball, raised 2 daughters. And if you asked anyone in that town, they'd tell you the same thing. Ashley was the kind of person who made you feel like you mattered. Her pastor didn't just say nice things at her memorial, because that's what you do. He said she was one of the kindest souls to ever grace this planet. And he meant it. Her husband? Caleb Flynn, 39, pastor, worship leader. The guy who once auditioned for American Idol. He had presence, charisma. Every Sunday, he stood on that stage, microphone in hand, leading the congregation in praise. From the outside, they had it all. Faith, family, community. But here's the thing about facades. They only hold up until someone looks closer. Because while Caleb was leading worship every Sunday, standing side by side with another woman on that stage, he was also sleeping with her. Her name was Aaliyah Botner, also a worship leader, also married. And every single week, the 2 of them sang together, smiled together, prayed together, all while Ashley sat in the pews, watching, trusting. Ashley started feeling it. Something was off. She told her closest friends that her marriage was crumbling, that she was struggling to hold on. Her last text to a friend said this: "I can't anymore. Hear me out." Not, "I'm having a bad day." Not, "We're going through a rough patch." I can't anymore. Those are the words of someone who's been drowning for a long time and finally ran out of strength to tread water. But nobody, not her friends, not her family, could have predicted what came next. Because in the hours before Ashley died, Caleb's phone was lighting up. Texts, encrypted messages, back and forth with a woman investigators still won't name publicly. The closer it got to midnight, the faster those messages came. And then at 12:42 a.m., 5 words left Caleb's phone. It's almost done. Less than 2 hours later, Ashley was shot twice in the head. I need you to pause for a second. If you're still here, it's because you care about justice. You care about truth. You care that Ashley's daughters grow up knowing their mom's story was told right. So do me a favor. Tap that like button. Share this with someone who needs to see it. Because the algorithm doesn't care about what's right. It cares about numbers. Let's beat it together. The call came in at 2:47 a.m. Somebody broke into my home. Somebody broke in and shot my wife. The voice on the line? Caleb. He's frantic, screaming, sobbing. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's blood everywhere. Please hurry. The dispatcher stays calm. She asks questions. Where are you? Are the kids safe? Is the shooter still there? Caleb says the garage door was wide open, that someone must have come in through there. He tells her Ashley's face is white as a ghost, that she's been shot twice in the head, that she's not breathing. And through it all, he's crying, begging for help. When police arrived, they found Ashley exactly where Caleb said she'd be, dead. 2 gunshot wounds to the head. The scene looked like chaos. But investigators? They weren't buying the burglary story. Not even close. Within hours, the FBI, Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, and Miami County Sheriff's Office all showed up. That doesn't happen for a random break-in. They walked through that house, and nothing added up. No signs of forced entry. No valuables taken. No evidence of a stranger in panic mode. What they did find, a digital trail. Caleb's phone record showed heavy communication with that unidentified woman in the hours before Ashley died. Texts, encrypted apps, messages that got more frequent as midnight approached. And then they found something Caleb thought he'd erase forever, deleted messages. He tried to cover his tracks, move conversations to the trash, thought they were gone. They weren't. Forensics recovered every single one. And those messages didn't just confirm the affair. They gave investigators a timeline, a map of coordination, proof that this wasn't spontaneous. And at the center of it all, that 12:42 a.m. text. It's almost done. Prosecutors argued that whoever received that message already knew what was happening, that this was discussed, planned, executed. Look, if you made it this far, you're invested. You want to see how this ends. But here's the thing. Channels like mine live or die based on whether people subscribe. And I need you, not because I'm begging, but because stories like Ashley's deserve to be told without being buried by clickbait. So if you're in, really in, subscribe. It matters more than you think. 3 days after Ashley's death, Caleb Flynn was arrested. 1 count of murder, 2 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of tampering with evidence. The worship leader, the pastor, the man with the microphone, and the Sunday morning smile, sitting in a jail cell. And Tip City? The whole town shattered. One person said it best. The daughters didn't just lose a mom. Now they've lost a dad. Think about that. Those 2 little girls went to sleep with both parents and woke up into a nightmare they'll carry for the rest of their lives. No mother at breakfast. No mother at their games. No mother to call when life gets hard. And their father? Behind bars. The community did what broken communities do. They rallied. A local woman started selling shirts that said, "Live like Ashley." Within days, she raised over $2,500 for those girls. People who never even met Ashley were asking what quotes of hers they could put on the shirts. Strangers reaching out, holding her memory, the only way they could. A celebration of life was held, not to focus on how she died.
Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Samuel Butler Society. You may be seated.
All right, this is case 26 CRA 285, Caleb C. Flynn. Mr. Flynn, you have several charges here. Count 1 is a murder charge.
So here's what I want you to take from this. When someone you love says they're at their limit, stop. Listen. Really listen. Don't assume they'll be okay by morning. Sometimes they won't be. Ashley deserved better. Her daughters deserve better. And that quiet little town with the unlocked doors and the front porch waves, it'll never feel the same. Live like Ashley. Love the way she loved. Show up the way she showed up. And pay attention to the people standing right in front of you before it's too late. If this story hit you, if it made you think, made you feel something, don't just walk away. Subscribe. Share it. Let people know that stories like Ashley's still matter. That her daughters deserve to grow up knowing their mom's legacy wasn't erased. You've got the power to make sure that happens. Use it.